Okay, this is involving Let's Play School. I kind of could have sworn Bob Singleton composed the music. I could have sworn Curtis was in this episode, and they sang Books Are Fun. Wait, I think I already mentioned Books Are Fun. Never mind, I didn't mention that. I also could have sworn Stella's Clock appeared in this episode, but it does not. I also could have sworn they sang the Shape song in the middle of the episode instead of like near the end, I think. But yeah. I could have sworn Linda was in Night Before Christmas, but she only appears at the end of the video, not like throughout the rest of the video. And I also could have sworn I sang I Love the Holidays. I also could have sworn like Booker T. Bookworm was one of the carolers, but he was not. But yeah. I could have sworn there was a Hungarian version of season 6, but they only did like season 7 and 8. They did do Night Before Christmas, but that's all. I could have sworn in Stick with Imagination they sang What a Baseball Day and The Noble Duke of York, but they do not. I could have sworn Jill was in Itty Bitty Bugs, I'm not sure why. I could have sworn Linda, Jill, Danny, and Keisha were in the Grandparents Are Grand episode. I also could have sworn they sang the season 7 version of No Matter What the Name. They used a much different version of the song in this episode. I also could have sworn they sang That's What an Island Is. I mean, one point in the episode they're talking about how, like, Kim's grandparents are gonna be arriving on a boat, and, like, I don't know, maybe they're arriving from an island. I also could have sworn they sang Laugh With Me, but I might be getting that confused with Aunt Rachel is here. But yeah. This one is involving snack time. I could have sworn Kim, Linda, Emily, Jill, Hannah, and Curtis were in this episode, but no. Actually, there's one boy that appears at the end of the episode named Perry who kind of looks like Curtis, but, like, yeah. I could have sworn Danny and Hannah were in the Sunny Snowy Day episode. I also could have sworn they sang the Rainbow song in that episode, but yeah. I could have sworn Hannah was in the Rhyme Time Rhythm video. I also could have sworn for some reason that they sang the Pumpernickel Bread song, but no. I could have sworn Danny was in Be My Valentine. I could have sworn Kristen was in Beach Party. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure. Like, maybe like the first time I ever saw this episode, I might remember in Squares Everywhere, they sang the season 2 version of the Painting the Shape song. But yeah. I could have sworn Mr. Boyd was in season 9, but he was not. He was mentioned in one episode, but yeah. I could have sworn they sang Winter's Wonderful in season 9 for some reason. I also could have sworn it was sung on Teletubbies and Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. And also in Hannah Montana. I'm not sure why. Okay, this one's involving It's a Great Day. I could have sworn, like, every TV show and movie had this song. Like, not like the If You're Happy and You Know It, like, not that I remember every episode of each show having the song. I remember, like, multiple episodes of a show had the song, but not all of them. But yeah, I don't know. It's a great day, a beautiful day. That song. But yeah. This one's involved in the song I Just Can't Wait. I could have sworn there were other stuff that used it. I'm not sure what other stuff had that song, but yeah. Also, this one, like, quote from the German version of Waiting for Santa, where Barney's like, Zimsaladino doing doing. Yeah, like, when I first heard that in, like, a boredom video of Pajama Party, I thought that was from, like, some sort of, like, pizza commercial. Like, oh my god. Zimzaladino doing doing. That's so funny. Oh my god. I should do a video of that. Because when they sang Taking Turns in Wishbone, I think it was the season 1 version. And again, with the dreams of animal characters in animated movies, like talking like Barney and singing like Barney and stuff. This time Steele from Balto. I mean, he's huge like Barney. He's like the evil version of Barney. But yeah. Oh, jeez. I messed up. I could have sworn they sang the season 2 version of Down on Grandpa's Farm and Lady and the Tramp. I'm not sure why. I could have sworn they sang Books Are Fun in Lady and Tramp 2. I could have sworn the song Everyone's Special was in The Following Things. I could have sworn it was in 101 Dalmatians 2. I think it was the season 13 version. The Amanda Show and Henry Danger. I'm not sure what version was in either one of those two, but yeah. This one, again, is involving games. The season 9 version, once again. I could have sworn I was sung the All Dogs Go to Heaven TV series, as well as Tom and Jerry. But yeah. I could have sworn the song It's Good to Be Home was in All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, Hoodwink 2, and Tom and Jerry 2. Oh my god, Tom and Jerry 2, what would that be like? Oh my god. Actually, they're making a new Tom and Jerry movie, and very confusingly, they're calling it Tom and Jerry the Movie. Like, that just gets people confused with, like, the other Tom and Jerry the Movie. I could do, like, a separate video on that sometime. I have to see the movie first, though. I could have sworn they sang A Silly Hat in the All Dogs Go to Heaven TV series, as well as Drake and Josh. Okay, this one's about the song Forget You. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, forget you. Yeah. I could have sworn they sang this in, like, Barney, maybe, and, like, Lilo and Stitch. Like, I saw this, like, one YouTube poop where, like, it was showing, like, the scene where they're singing the Hawaiian roller coaster ride, but instead they were singing that song, and it was the uncensored version. But, yeah. This one's involving the Secret of NIMH movies. I could have sworn Miss Brisby was voiced by Jodie Benson. In, like, the second movie, like, she was voiced by Debbie something. Hold on. Let me look it up. She's voiced by Debbie Mae West, but she sounds exactly like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. And it kind of makes sense because, like, Jodie Benson did voice characters in a lot of anime sequels. She was Jenna in Balto 2, Lady in Lady and Tramp 2. Yeah, apparently. But yeah. Okay, this is another Animash dream thing. I don't know. But I had a dream where I was watching an Animash video of the sailing medley from, like, Barney. Sailing, sailing. It was either that or a skating, skating song. I could have sworn there was a Nickelodeon show that had these two songs. The Rainbow Song and Hey Look at Me, I Can Fly. I'm not sure what show I remember them being in, but yeah. Or maybe I was watching, like, a TV airing of Barney's Big Surprise. I don't know, like, I've been having, like, a lot of weird memories of seeing some Barney direct-to-video specials on TV, and no one else seems to remember these. But yeah. I could have sworn the following two songs were sung on iCarly and Henry Danger, Mr. Star, Mr. Star, way up high, and Old Brass Wagon. And no, I'm not singing that. I could have sworn they sang Winter's Wonderful and I Love the Holidays in Henry Danger in, like, one of the Christmas episodes, but they do not. I could have sworn both Hoodwinked films had Castle So High. I don't know, maybe, like, Hoodwinked 2, I remember. I think it might have been the season 7 version. There are following songs that I could have sworn were sung on Gullah Gullah Island, Big and Little, A Silly Hat, and the Sister Song. But yeah. I could have sworn some sitcom shows had the Today We Can Say song. Hey, 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 we learned something new today. Also could have sworn it was sung on Tom and Jerry. Okay, this was involving, like, the Tom and Jerry movie and the Swan Princess. Like, I remember, like, scenes from, like, those movies and, like, were, like, shown in, like, various YouTube poops in, like, the late 2000s. And, like, they look like something out of a CDI game. Like, one of those Zelda CDI games. I wonder what's for dinner. You know, that. Like, oh my god, I thought these were, like, a CDI game that I was looking at, but, like, no. Oh my god, that would be pretty weird. I could have sworn Odette from Swan Princess was voiced by Eddie McAfee, but no. She was voiced by someone named Michelle Nicastro. May she rest in peace. But yeah. Okay, this one's how, like I said, I could have sworn some Swan Princess songs were sung in Tom and Jerry. I could have sworn some of the Tom and Jerry songs were sung in Swan Princess. You know, in fact, some of the songs do sound similar. Like No Fear is kind of like Friends to the End. The villain song is kind of like No More Mr. Nice Guy. It's kind of similar to some of the villain songs in the Tom and Jerry movie. But yeah. I could have sworn one of the Barbie movies had silly sounds in it. Yeah. Okay, there's one involving like, you know, in like the Grinch, when he like hears an echo, and he's like, "I'm an idiot." And he's like, "You're an idiot." Yeah. I could have sworn that audio of him saying "You're an idiot" was in like Pinocchio. I don't remember it being in the Grinch at all. I remember it being like Pinocchio. I don't know why. Okay, these are the following songs I could have sworn were in Toy Story 2 and Barney's Great Adventure. Silly Sounds, the Airplane Song, and Hey Look at Me Can Fly. Those are all very fitting songs. But yeah, I don't know. This one dream I had, like, it was like basically showing like that Woody from Toy Story is actually Andy's dad. Yeah, apparently. Like, oh my god, this was a weird dream. But yeah, apparently, like, maybe, like, when Andy's dad died, his soul was transferred into Andy's Woody doll, so yeah, apparently. But if that's the case, what about the other toys that are alive? Oh my god. Okay, this one's involving Madagascar, this one scene where the penguins end up in, like, Antarctica, and they see it's really cold, and then one of them turns to the others, and he's like, "Well, this sucks." I could have sworn he did not say that, but yeah. Okay, this one's involving the Just Around the River bend from Pocahontas. I could have sworn there was an extended version of the song. In one of the deleted scenes on the DVD, there's an extra, like, verse before the song starts, an extra part of the Steady as the Beating Drum song that Pocahontas sings. But that doesn't happen in the actual movie, but, like, I could have sworn it did happen. Steady as the beating drum. Yeah, that's how some of it goes. I'd rather not sing the whole thing. Okay, this is one I was looking down in a pond. I saw, like, Spike and Tom from, like, Tom and Jerry in, like, a canoe or something. And then, like, at the same time, I heard someone singing the Just Around the River bend part. It was the part where, like, should I choose the smoothest course, steady as the beating drum? Should I marry Cocoam, or is all my dreaming at an end? Oh my god, that was such a beautiful dream I had. Oh my god. But why were, like, Spike and Tom there? Like, they had nothing to do with anything. This one's involved in the SpongeBob episode, Something Smells, when Patrick's like, "Look at it!" And he's like, "I want all of you to look at it." I could have sworn he said, "Why won't you look at it?" But yeah. I guess this one's involved in the episode Gary Takes a Bath. You know how the snail clock from Procrastination shows up? And, like, in that episode, like, it says, "Time's up, SpongeBob." I could have sworn that same thing happened this episode. I don't know why. Okay, this one's weird, but, like, yeah. Yeah, SpongeBob and Patrick were, like, in Shell City, and they saw, like, the Cyclops, or the, what's it called? The astronaut of the sea. I don't know what they're called. But he had, like, the glue and googly eyes. SpongeBob's like, "Glue? Googly eyes?" I could have sworn instead of googly eyes, he said Cocoam. Like Cocoam from Pocahontas. There's one dream, I was watching, like, a live-action remake of Pocahontas. They were recreating the scene where, like, Cocoam was like, "Ay-yo!" It was pretty freaky. And there's one dream I had recently, I was watching that same exact scene at my grandparents' house, and, like, at the same time, I was playing the A World Without Fences song from Lady and the Tramp 2, and I'm not sure why, but I could have sworn this actually did happen. But it did not. This one's involving the Roly Poly Oly Jingle Jangle Holiday VHS. I could have sworn there were, like, commercials and promos in between the episodes. This happens on some of the Powerpuff Girls videos, but not on, like, Roly Poly Oly. But yeah. Wow. Okay, that's it for this part.